Hi, I'm Johnny from UltimatePaperMache.com, and this week I decided to start bronzing my new deer pattern. I showed you the deer head pattern a couple of weeks ago. I showed you how the pieces are cut out of cardboard, you tape them together, put one layer of paper mache on there, and then I showed you how I painted mine with a whole lot of fur marks, a lot of different colors. And I painted it that way because I wanted it to fit in with all the other animals on this wall. But I also wanted one out in my living room. I wasn't going to splurge on the bronze coating unless people said they wanted to see it, but I did get a couple of people anyway, enough to give me an excuse to buy the Sculpt Nouveau bronze coating and give it a try. I've got about halfway done. The first portions of it are really easy. I just spray painted it with a primer, real dark red brownish primer that I happen to have down at the basement. And then I put the first coat of the bronze coating. It's an acrylic paint. It's got bronze powder in it. It covers really well, and so I just got it to this point now. Now the next step, which is kind of scary, that's putting on the patina. You put one more layer on there. I'm going to do that in just a second, and we're all going to find out together if this is going to work or not. And the reason it's a little bit nerve-wracking is you can't really control it. I'm really hoping that this will end up looking like really old bronze, like maybe a sculpture that somebody found out in the barn or something that's been oxidizing for years and years, and now it's just really old and it has turned green. That's what I'm hoping for. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm going to get started. I'll put on the second coat. I'll spray it with the patina and let's see what happens. So now we want to just put a really light coat on here. And I'm trying to go really, really fast because the patina won't work unless the paint is wet. It's an acrylic paint, and if the acrylic portion of it dries, then the patina wouldn't be able to get to the bronze powder, and so that's why I'm going really, really fast here. And I don't want to leave a whole lot of brush marks, so I'm just kind of going over it and very, very lightly, not adding very much, really. It's really hard to tell if you're getting a coat on everything, because you're putting, a bronze paint over bronze paint, and it's hard to know if you've hit everything or not. I'm just going to spray this. It's a light green traditional patina, spraying it over all the portions that are wet. It does take a long time for the colors to show up. So here's what we have so far. It looks like real bronze, but I wanted something softer. This just isn't, I'm not too excited about it. So what I'm trying now, and this is totally against the rules, by the way. This is not how you're supposed to do it. But I decided to go ahead and try it to see if I can soften it up a little bit. I've got a really wet rag here. I'm just pulling it off. I haven't varnished it yet. So maybe this will tone it down just a little bit. I think part of the problem is that I may have gotten the wrong patina. I think I was probably supposed to get the Tiffany green, and I got the light green instead. I don't know why. I guess I thought light green would make a lighter, softer patina, and I think it actually went the other direction, kind of neon. Just not excited about it, so I'm trying to pull it off. This is an experiment. So I'll go ahead and do this and then let it dry again and see if it made any difference at all. I like that so much better. Now what I want to do is I'm going to put a matte acrylic varnish on here just to see if it changes the color again. And I'll do that right now. It's all dry, so I can go ahead and give it a try and see what happens. I'm really happy with it. I'm not sure that the Sculpt Nouveau people would be happy with me telling you how I did this, because I'm pretty sure this is like not the way they would expect me to do it. But to me, this looks a lot more realistic because it was just a little bit too bright. The only thing I could see before was the green. But now I'm able to see, okay, this is a bronze sculpture and it's got some patina on it, but it's not like overpowering. I think it works for me. Do you like it this way where it's been softened down and muted? Did you like it better when it was brighter, or when it was just bronze and no patina on it at all? Go ahead and put your comments down below. I'd really like to hear what you think of this. I'm really happy with it. I'm putting it out in my living room. I've got a painting by my daughter that it's just going to be perfect with it, and that's where mine's going to go. Now, if you haven't seen that other video that shows you how I put the cardboard pieces together to make all the shapes, put the paper mache clay on there, and then painted it, go ahead and click that link so you can see how it was done, and then go make something and come back and visit me at ultimatepapermache.com. I'll see you there.